Welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened today on FIFA Club World Cup 2025 Day 3. Well, today were played three games on the day, where it was played only one game in the Group C, where the Boca Juniors and Benfica tied the game to 2, and each team got 1 point. And in the Group D, we have the other two games of the day, where in the first game of the day, Chelsea didn't have any problem, defeated the LAFC 2-0 and got the first 3 points of the tournament. And in the last game of the day, that is it finished 30 minutes ago. The Flamengo didn't have any problem and defeated 2-0 the Espérance the Tunisie. So let's talk about a little more about each game. Let's start with the first game of the day. Game of the Group D, Chelsea 2, LAFC 0. Well, remember that the LAFC earned his ticket 2 weeks ago, where they played the playing game against America, where the LAFC defeated 2-1 the America in overtime. Remember that LAFC America played this game because Leon was avoided to play this game because the multi-property of the Grupo Pachuca is partner. Is partner, and for that reason, LAFC took that place. So about this game, the Chelsea had an easy game. I'm not gonna lie. The Chelsea had an easy game. Even they didn't play in his best football possible, because I think that they didn't take very seriously this game, because I think that the Chelsea play in his 60 or 17%, because the LAFC never represent any threat. LAFC had some plays, especially in the second half, where they had two goal opportunities to minimum score the first goal of the game for them. But in the end, the Chelsea was the best team. They should have won this game by minimum another goal difference, but in the end, they got the victory, and this was the most important. With this victory, the Chelsea got the first 3 points. They had 3 points, and the LAFC stayed with 0 points. In the second game of the day, this game was from the Group C. Boca Junior and Benfica tied the game to 2. Remember that I have said this, that the best team are the teams from Europe, and it's very difficult that they can win the games against the other confederation, because the best football and where the best players are and teams are in the Europe. So it's very difficult to compete. But I think that teams like Brazilian teams or Argentina teams have the possibility to minimum to compete or tie or try to win the games against the European teams. And this is what happened today, where the Boca Junior and Benfica tied the game to 2. I think that in the end, I think that the Benfica was a little better team, but in the end, I think that this was a fair result. For that reason, each team got 1 point. The Boca Juniors didn't surprise, because in a lapse of 2 or 6 minutes, they were leading the game 2-0 in the minus 27, and this was a surprise. The problem is that the Boca Juniors had the game under control, but under Herrera, Boca Juniors player made a penalty. He received the red card, and Angel Di Maria scored it, and in the halftime, the Boca Juniors were leading the game of 2-1. So in the second half, Benfica was attacking more, because they needed to tie the game, and because they were playing with one more player, because remember the under Herrera red card. But the Benfica couldn't score any goal, because the Boca Juniors were playing a very great football in the defense side. But in the minus 72, Andrea Belotti, Benfica's forward, got a red card. I know that it was a foul, but I think that it wasn't his intention. But in the end, he received a red card, and from the minus 72, the Boca Juniors and Benfica were playing each one with 10 men. And I thought that in that moment, the Boca Juniors were going to attack a leader, but not. They decided to continue to defend and counter-attack, and this is affected because, how I told you, the European teams are better, and the Benfica were attacking, and in the corner, Nicolas Otamendi scored the equalizer in the minute 84, and in the end, the game finished in 2-2. I think that this draw affected more to Benfica, or well, not Benfica, because I think the Benfica is going to qualify, but I think that the Boca Juniors wasted a very important opportunity to get the 3 points and to have more possibility to qualify to the knockout, because they had the victory and they wasted. So for this reason, Benfica and Boca Juniors are tied 1-1. Points, and in this group the Bayern are leading the group with 3 points. They have a 10-goal advantage, and they're going to qualify to the next round, and the Auckland City are in the bottom. And in the last game of the day, in a game of the Group D, the Flamengo defeated 2-0 as Tunis. About this game, the Flamengo didn't have any problem, to be honest. They have an easy game. The Tunis play a good game, but in the end, Flamengo was better team. The Tunis couldn't compete, and Flamengo had an easy game, and they won this game 2-0. To be honest, I think that the Flamengo should have won this game minimum by another goal difference, because they were the best team, and they got the victory and the 3 points. That was the most important. With this victory, Flamengo are leading are tied with the Chelsea, leading the game in the first place, because each team have 3 points, and LAFC and S Tunis are in the bottom of the group. So what's next? Tomorrow we'll have 4 games. We'll have the 2 games from the group E. 2 games from the group E and 2 games from the group F. Tomorrow in the group E, we'll have 2 games. The first game will be River Plate will play against Urawa Reds Diamonds. This game will be played at 15 o'clock Eastern time, and this game will play in the Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. I think that the River Plate is better team than the at 15 o'clock Eastern time. I think that River Plate are better team than Urawa, so I think that the River Plate is going to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference, and they will win the first 2 points of the tournament. In the second game of the same group, this game will be played tomorrow at 21 o'clock Eastern time, the last game of the day, and this game will be played in the Rose Bowl Stadium in Los Angeles, California. I know the Rayados, in Monterrey, they think that his team, Rayados and Tigres, are the best team and they can compete against the European teams. But to be honest, Inter Milan are better team than the Rayados, so I think that the Rayados won't have any problem. I think that the Inter is going to win this game by 2 or 3 goal difference, and they will get the first 3 points on the tournament. And I am very scared that maybe the Inter can humiliate it and won this game for more the 4 goal difference. And the other 2 games will be from the group F, where in the first game of the day, the Fluminense will play against the Borussia Dortmund tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern time in the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. I don't know. I think that this is the best game of the day, where I think that the Fluminense is going to compete against the Dortmund, but I think that Dortmund is better team than the Fluminense, so I think that the Dortmund is going to win this game by 1 goal difference, and they will get the first 3 points. And the last game will be of the group F, where the Ulsan HG will play against the Mamelodi Sundowns FC tomorrow and 18 o'clock Eastern time. This game will be played in the Inter and Co Stadium in Orlando. To be honest, I don't know anything about these two teams, to be honest. I think that the Ulsa is better team than Mamelodi, so I think that the Ulsa is going to win this game, or they are going to tie this game. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment, suggestion, you can write me in another social media platform. So see you next video. Gibran.